Alright, hello there guys, gals, non-binary pals. How are we all doing today? I'm doing great. Well, tired, but great. I think that's, you know, pretty common. Still recovering from my sleep study. Still resting and relaxing. Nobody's on the cat cam at the moment, doesn't look like. Turn that off. Okay. Start with final week of City of Beats. The end is nigh. Next week we'll move on to our next game. Hey there, Freo Reigns. Combination of flamethrower and grenade launcher capable of burning in... Oh yeah, right. Why are you saying yay, it's leaving? Are you, have you reached your City of Beats limit? Okay, I still have 338 of these. Should do more damage. 88 left. Couldn't handle this game at all, not my jam. That makes sense. Heat reduction. Yeah, we'll do some blocking, why not? Yeah, I do want to try the second challenge mode here, though. Let's see what this is up to. 40% more damage and 12% more hit points. Projectiles from standard shooter enemies now pull towards you. Oh my god. I had to take a screenshot of this. Hold on. You start combat encounters with 0 shields? What the hell, man? Do that one, I guess. Super curious what's next, though. It's a game I am very, very excited to play more of. I've played it a lot in the past. And something I have played a lot, and I believe Moon has played none of. And is a stone cold classic. Okay, this is a really wild gun. Oh, the power shot is just a flamethrower. Okay. Wow. Okay. This is a fairly wild gun. Did I miss a name? No, we have not yet said it yet. Just giving you guys some hints. A grenade exploded into multiple smaller projectiles. Grenade explosion radius is increased significantly at higher heat levels. I'll do cluster grenades. What does that look like? Okay. So scientists are disclosing it. I think we'll disclose it probably at the end. I chose it weeks and weeks and weeks ago. So it's something we'll probably, as long as I remember, probably something we'll talk about on this week's episode, the 4th episode of City of Beats. So far I haven't... Okay. Well, I was going to say, so far I haven't really noticed the shots bending towards me, and then I immediately got hit by one that bent towards me. Dashing... Power Tech deals more damage for each shield missing. I should do that because I'm starting each battle without shields. Defense, efficiency. Try efficiency. Oh no, I didn't even realize I'm heading towards the mini boss. That's bad. How much does that do? It's a little hard to tell how close I am to overheating. Largely because I'm so used to the link gun doing the, like, bump, 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 bump. I have an understated instrument choice for this, too. Let's do that. I wonder if I can give any more hints for the next game here. It's a roguelike. It's pretty old at this point. Not rogue old, but... It's definitely one of those games that I thought we had gotten to on the show. Because it's a classic for sure. And this gun is pretty strong. Oh, no. Okay. The cluster shots are helping a lot too. I do need to start trying out the supercharged whatever it is for this gun. I'll try it on this buddy right here. Ah, it turns it blue. That's really clever. Okay. Oh, okay. I haven't fought this mini-boss in so long, I don't remember what it does. Hitting the power shot there, but there we go. That's doing a pretty good amount of damage. I feel like the oh, I forgot about those guys. I feel like the damage increase that I've been doing has been helping a ton too. I think I just realized that I was burning the boss through its shield too. Increases maximum. I should probably do orb attraction because I don't start each battle with any shields. Power upgrade, or yeah, we'll do power upgrade. I'm looking to avoid that elite node. Oh, I just realized that the negative from before, where the ship couldn't see where it was going, isn't there anymore. Nice to see that it's not compounding the negatives from the previous challenge tier. That's what I was a little worried about, was it's going to be okay, here are all of the 3 things from before and 3 new things. And that would have been less than ideal. Someone thinks Tetris is a roguelike. Yeah, yeah, it's not, but you know, I get annoyed at times at people citing the convention's description of what a roguelike and what a roguelite is, but it increases burning or acid. I'll do that one. I get annoyed by the conventions. People insisting on the only valid description of what roguelikes are is the conventions agreed upon thing. I'm not a super big fan of that. I think it's a little bit... I mean, we don't even, on the show, weroguelikeit.com, we don't even really care too much about the difference between roguelite and roguelike. There is a difference, to be clear. My shorthand for it is a roguelike is anything that is as close to rogue as possible, and then a roguelite is something that has meta progression. So it's largely, does the game have meta progression? Yes, it's a roguelite. Does it not? It's more than likely a roguelike. But again, that's not a hard and fast classification, because there are, of course, roguelikes that have meta progression. But it's close enough to at least... It's close enough to an elevator pitch to make sense. Feyre and I were saying the same thing at the same time, with the Twitch delay. So yeah, I like the kind of the shorthand of roguelikes don't have meta progression and roguelites do have meta progression. I think that's the easiest way of like not spending half an hour saying like, oh well, this one, I mean, except for this one, and kind of like, well, that one doesn't really, you know, that sort of thing. Because it's easier to say, like, if I was to break it down further, I'd say, well, roguelikes are typically as close to rogue as you can, as you can possibly get, where they have that like everything moves at the same time, grid-based, turn-based thing. To me, that's kind of how I like to describe roguelikes, but that's a little less punchy than does it have meta progression or not. Taking damage, your weapon's charged. I'll take quick recovery. That'll get me weapon damage, and it'll get me a little bit of protection against the next two areas. I will say the thing about We Roguelike It as a show is that it's instances like this where us playing the game, us playing each game for a month can potentially be a bit of a downside. Hold on, this game is like screamingly loud in my ears. Can potentially be a downside because I'm enjoying City of Beats, but I think after last week I was ready to move on. Not because I'm bored of it or not, but I feel like one of the best things you can do when you're playing games is recognize when you're done with it and be okay with that. And like sometimes that's 20 minutes in. Like, you should probably give the game more than 20 minutes to judge it, to be fair. But like you know, after last week and beating the challenge run, I sort of thought, okay, I feel like I have seen everything that I wanted to see out of this game. But you know, we're doing a month of it. I want to play as much as humanly possible. That supercharge doesn't last super duper long, no pun intended. So that can be, you know, there have been games in the past where we've pulled the trigger on the game early because we were just not enjoying. Well, I think Loot River was the last time we did that, of like, we're tapping out of this. This isn't happening. God, this is, as much as I like this gun, this run is really rough. I do like it doing a bunch of burn damage sort of through shields like that. I am really curious to see where we're going to put this on the list of the best roguelikes of all time. Especially as the list gets more and more packed over time. It can be not a daunting proposition to figure out where each game is going to go. I think it makes it a little bit harder, unless it's like the best game of all time. Then it's really easy, or like the worst thing we've ever played. The two extremes of the list make it a little bit easier, but I don't know where to put this one yet. Something I try not to think about until, you know, I'm kind of in the last week of playing it. But we'll see. Honestly, sometimes I don't even know where the game is going to go until we start recording the episode and we're kind of talking about it. Sometimes I know, like, oh, this game's going to be in X range or things like that. I did a dumb thing last night in Stardew Valley. Got a good luck day and ran in the Skull Caverns, which is my sword, pick, salads, coffee, spicy eel, and I ate my rainbow candy, and I forgot my bombs. Oh, no. I've been there so many times. Or, like, the thing that I found, I had this happen the other day when I was playing with my kid. It was almost worse, where I had everything. I had a good luck day. I had a good benefit from both of my statues, so like the dwarf statue and the statue of blessings. Project your side approach, do more damage. Try that one. And I went in there with 2 bombs. I was just like, I knew I would have needed bombs, and I just didn't even. I made it to floor 78. Would have hit 100 for sure. Dang, nice. I actually hit 100 on kind of accidentally on the farm I'm playing with my kid the other day, which is pretty wild. I went in there and I was like, oh, I feel like I'm having a pretty good luck day and getting a lot of the kind of shafts you jump down like this. All right, I'm doing pretty all right here. Next thing you know, it's like midnight and I'm on floor 95, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go to floor 100. I didn't even know there was a reward for going to floor 100, which is kind of a pleasant surprise. Oops. Man, this run. The combination of the taking damage from burning or acid shoot. Oh, I should probably do that. It's a big one. Then you can get the dangerous mines. I got the dangerous mines, oddly enough, before I hit level 100 in the Skull Caverns. Mr. Key had a key quest for dangerous mines, and I managed to actually do that, which I was surprised about. I also thought that you had to do it in the Skull Caverns to dangerous mines order. I'm really excited to start doing some of those key quests in on Twitch Farm, because some of those are fairly wild, of like donate 100 things from each color of the rainbow. It's like, oh my god, okay, hold on. I really need to start squirreling away even more stuff. I should be like one of those Stardew Valley YouTubers that has a shed full of chests that are color coordinated. I have 66. I can't do that because I don't have I'll do conditional damage. I'll take buff. I'll take that, sure. It's pretty easy if you're a pack rat like me, lol. Yeah, I felt like I was really a pack rat, and then I see how some of these like streamers and YouTubers have their stuff where they have a shed that like each chest has a sign behind it, and it like this sign is just gems, or like this chest is just gems, and that's the only thing it holds, and there's like thousands of each of the gems in there, and I was like, okay, that is a different league than the one that I am in. Okay, can you explode, please? I am not pulling any of the enemy. Oh my god. Hold on, stop. Cornering me. Destruction prevented. Thank you. A little worried that I'm using my Death Defy this early, but this challenge run is ridiculously hard. Think I'll have over 300 wheat and other things? Dang. I should start. The part that I always have trouble with is like how early do I start becoming like a super pack rat? And like trying to grab everything I can versus like selling it and making money off of it. I do really like that the supercharge for this gun is blue fire. I think that's really clever. I overheated. I am very excited to get back to Stardew Valley tomorrow, though. I'm going to have a very Stardew Valley focused week next week, because I'm only going to be streaming Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. So it'll be largely focused on Stardew Valley. Power attack. I'm going to take a useless upgrade because I think that will get me more weapon damage. Right? Because I'm looking at... it's this one? Each of your common white upgrades increases your weapons damage output by 4%. So I think that should increase it by 4%, I believe. Let's go to the shop and see if I can buy any health. Yeah. And we'll do weapon damage. I haven't made any animal products in year 3 yet, and the Desert Festival starts tomorrow. Well, alright. Focused. A focused farmer. Oh my god, I immediately... This challenge mode run is really rough. To be fair, I am not using my power shot as much as I feel like I should be. Largely because I'm having a hard time. Yep, I even fell off the roof. Jeez, man, that was really rough. I do like that gun quite a bit, but I'm gonna switch back to the acid link gun. At least for now, because I feel like it's something that I am a lot more comfortable with. There's a chance to find blue and gold upgrades. Low risk scanner. Yeah, let's upgrade that. I don't think I've seen that pay out yet. Just letting the auto grabber grab. There you go. Let's do health, and what else can I don't think I can spend on anything. Yeah, okay. Let's try this one again. Challenge 2. Whenever an enemy hits you, enemy closest to you is struck by lightning, dealing 150 damage. Seeking projectiles deal damage over time. Fire a seeking projectile while dashing. I do like this dashing one. Did finally get my first dino egg from my dino Littlefoot. It's really good. A really good and also remembering the childhood sadness name of that dino. I feel like this gun sort of clicks with me a little bit more. Get out. Okay. I like the dinos quite a bit. Okay, I'll do DDoS. I do like, however, where can I see... Do any of these look like they're a free node? It doesn't look like it. I'm gonna go this upper path. I do like the dinos a lot. I wish they made louder noises. I don't know if they make noises at all, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But my favorite animal noise is the ostrich, for sure. It does like a sort of noise. It's really good. God, these bending shots. Get this wanted business out of here. Yeah, I'll try that one. I still haven't gone beyond pigs, lol. Yeah, they're a lot more expensive than I remember them being. Yeah, let's try the trading outpost this early. Why not? Pay 32. I'll take some money. Need to get the seller first. Yeah, I gotta start working on that. I do want to focus on getting a horse earlier than later, though. Yeah, see, I feel a little bit stronger. Let's try barrel strike. I feel a little bit stronger with this weapon. Not from like a damage perspective, but more from a like a comfort and aggression standpoint. Especially with the power attack here. Okay. Paul Revere serves me well as my noble steed. That's a great name. Can't go wrong with that one. So I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be able to tell that one of these nodes is like a free node, essentially. Or if I'm supposed to like stumble upon one randomly. Oh, you know what I forgot to put on my schedule for next week is the next game club game. That's right. I'll start it the week after that. It's rough having a short week and trying to fit all of your work in. I'll do common strength. If that useless if that useless upgrade was gold quality, I probably would have picked it this time. Best BC Boy song ever? Well, that's for sure. I don't think there's any. If anyone tries to tell me Paul Revere isn't one of, if not the best Beastie Boys song, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not even a huge fan of them, but like, I know what I know. God, we listened to that CD so much when we were running track and cross country in high school. For some reason, that turned into like our team's CD for whatever reason. Probably because it was the biggest thing on the planet at that point. Okay, I would like some health. Yeah, I'll take full health here, sure. Because it gave you a license to ill? That's right. Come on, boss. Almost there to get him to the next phase. Uh-huh. There we go. This game is really interesting, though, because I feel like this game is obviously really hard, but it never feels like it's mean, which I think is kind of a... It has to be a hard balancing act for a developer to do. I mean, some of these... So far, both of these challenge mode runs have been really rough, but I don't feel like they've been unfair or mean. This one has been the closest that I think I've gotten the most frustrated on, of just like, oh my god, how am I supposed to do all of this? God, I hate those shielded laser guys. Come on, man. Waiting for the turrets and Binding of Isaac. Like, do your thing, bro. I'm busy here. Hard but not punishing. That's a good selling point. Yeah, especially because I feel like a lot of games that are trying to be difficult don't strike that balance very well. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better on this run overall, but I am concerned about how hard the run gets in this area. The difficulty spike between the first two areas is fairly major, especially without having shields to kind of protect myself from the poison damage here. I am also still recovering from my sleep study, so like I'm not at 100% fighting strength here. Trying to decide which of 3 audiobooks I should start today. Brandon Sanderson, non-Cosmere, epic fantasy reread, or urban fantasy reread? I would vote for urban fantasy because it's been a little while since I have personally read any urban fantasy. Maybe it'd be nice to go, why is this not... Okay. None of my buttons are working. That was really frustrating. It's been a little while since I've read an urban fantasy, so... that would be my vote, I think. Dresden Files it is. Well, you didn't say that. That would be... the famous saying, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. I won't say anything. Okay, I definitely need health. I don't have that much money. I don't care about weapon charge. I'll do an upgrade. That's fine. Unbiased opinion vagueness. I mean, I don't need to be vague. I just think they're bad books. And to be clear, before anyone says, well, how do you know? So I've read 15 of them. I've been in the trenches here. I have read them since they were first published. When people were like, oh, it's the best series you've ever read, and I open it up and it's just misogyny all the way down. You know what run I should do after this is, I should do a normal run with that first gun. Moon was saying on the show that he really, really likes that gun, and I feel like I should spend a little bit more time. Lose 1 upgrade, gain 2. Yeah, I don't feel like I care that much about any of them. I mean, that's fine. Stormlight is the best series I've ever read. How much of Stormlight have I read? I've read the first book for sure, because it's in my bookshelf in my bedroom, so I see it all the time. Did I read the second book? I don't remember. Oops. I was actually just thinking, one of the books that got me back into reading after college was, oh god, Brent Weeks. God, what is that series called? I don't even remember. But his like first big breakout book. And I never went through and read his other series, the like color magic ones. I should go read those because I like his writing quite a bit. Lightbringer, thank you. Night Angel Trilogy, I love those. Yes, Night Angel Trilogy, thank you. I've never read... He wrote a 4th Night Angel book a couple of years ago, if I remember correctly. I haven't read that, and I think I read the first Lightbringer book. I believe I finished it, but I don't exactly remember it, so I'd have to start from the first one again. People seem to like those quite a bit, and I think he's finished all of those, so I think I'd be okay starting them. Not so much as 4th as a side piece. Okay, I see. First arc is done. You've got 3 years to get caught up for the next arc. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I'm going to be reading any Brandon Sanderson at all. His stuff is a little bit too formulaic for me in the majority of this stuff. It's definitely not... I feel like I'm still a little bit hungover from my distaste for the Fourth Wing stuff. So I need to recover a little bit from those books. Wow, I didn't even realize that I got wrecked like that. Okay. God, that challenge mode is really, really rough. All right, let's do a regular run then with the base weapon here, repeater. Okay. Because I haven't really tried. Lightbringer is done, if I remember correctly. Okay, perfect. I'll have to go back and read that at some point. It'd be nice to have like another kind of like standard fantasy book. 33 is not going to be enough to upgrade anything. Okay, let's do a regular one. I don't know if I've picked that. I did really like the Night Angel trilogy when I read them. I didn't think that my shots were purple before. I thought they were like a orangish. Huh. I wish that Patrick Rothfuss would put out Kingkiller 3 already. Yeah, I already ranted about that a couple days ago, but yes, Rothfuss has a significant number of problems relating to that book. Your attack fires projectiles in 3 directions. If I remember correctly, I didn't really like that one. Automatically fires a second time with fewer projectiles. What does that do? Oh, okay. I should go look at what... I haven't checked in a while what the statuses of the Next Gentleman Bastards book. I'm really looking forward to that one. I liked all of the books I've read so far of that, even the one that people thought was bad. Enjoyed quite a bit. You read the Assassin's Apprentice series by Robin Hobb. I've read a couple of things by Robin Hobb. I don't remember if it was Assassin's Apprentice. Wait, the Pirate series? Gentleman Bastards did have a pirate book. Was that the second one or the third one? That first one was the First one took place in the middle of a city, if I remember correctly. I like that book quite a bit. I'll take that one. But if I remember correctly, the author, I was talking about it recently, the author, Lies of Locke Lamora. Yes, I think that's the title of the first one, yeah. I like those books quite a bit. We were talking about it the other day in relation to Patrick Rothfuss, and the author of those, Scott Lynch, I want to say. Someone in chat correct me if I'm wrong. Was having was going through like a tough mental health time, and wasn't able to write anymore, and I was giving him a lot of props the other day, saying that, like, look, if you can't write or you're unable to, and like your job is being an author, and you can be honest about it, I think that garners a lot of understanding and a lot of sympathy. I'll try that, I guess. Like, I respected that author a lot for saying, like, look, I'm going through it right now, and I just can't write, or that's not the thing that I am focused on at the moment. I have all this other stuff to focus on. I was like, you know what? I respect that a lot. Not only because it's hard to talk about mental health challenges in general, but it's also really hard to come out and just say, like, this isn't the thing I'm focused on right now, and I know everyone is waiting for it, but you know, this is the reality of the situation. I respected the hell out of that. I'll try that one. Close got our chosen last name. Oh, nice. Anything from here? Nope. Moving on. So, really interesting, like, bat and 1-2 punch from that power shot here. I'm also doing so much damage now. It is a little ridiculous. Come on, take out the shielded guy. Oh. Ran right into that. There we go. That's very cool, Pharaoh. Oh, I can't. Got stuck on flippin' crate. Oh my god, I got... The true villain of this stage is that crate. There we go. I thought the villain was you, LOL. No, just from my book opinions. Seems, projectiles. We'll do that. I guess I should have fought the mini-boss on this run to get whatever big upgrade there is. I probably would have done okay against the boss, or the mini-boss, because of the difficulty here. I would assume, at least. I see, that's when they're orange, when I'm supercharged. That makes sense. I don't know how I'm hitting you through the shields, but I'll take it. That isn't one of the huge things I really liked about the last weapon, was to be able to do burn damage through and kind of around a lot of those shields. I'm getting a lot of the green squares too, which is really nice. There's also that weird, like, ramp-up time for the power shot on this weapon. Okay. Took a little bit of damage, but got rid of that guy, so that's an okay trade. And there's another one. Doing so much damage now, at least. That's still my big complaint about those enemies with the shields, is they're facing you and then they like turn to the side and then they start the sweep, and that messes me up every single time. Remember that old meme of Darth Vader wearing a lace apron pouring coffee while standing in the ocean? That's how I feel about you hitting through the shields. It's a very it's a very specific old meme. It's wild to also see the boss with way less health than that second challenge run. Can I do 3 of those shots? Probably. Yep. Okay, 30% each time. Had the best text sense none this makes. It's pretty good. These enemies have so much less health. Yeah, try and stay on the... Okay. Great. Very happy to get that phase done faster than expected. No, bud. Timing was off on that one. Every once in a while you get like off of the beat, and that can feel pretty frustrating. Because I had to run my mouth earlier about, oh my gosh, enemies don't have so much health. Ugh. Brought this on myself. There we go. I think we get a shadow drop during the direct today. Rumor has it that there is a a fourth game in the, is it an Xbox Direct? There's like a secret fourth game in there. We might get a shadow drop for that. It's supposed to be a smaller scale game. I don't know if it's an indie game or one of Microsoft's smaller studios or not. When does that start, Pharaoh? Is it in 15 minutes? Yes. Alright, after this run, we might watch that together on the stream here. I feel like I have reached my skill ceiling in City of Beats here. It's better than what I was gonna do, not watch it. I usually don't watch it either, but it's fun to watch stuff together, I think. Your power attack projectile sticks to enemies. All your projectiles seek nearby enemies who are close to heating or over. Tried that one. I was gonna watch you, LOL. Oh, thanks. Yeah, let's try going this way. I don't know if we'll be done with the run here by then, but if not, we'll just tap out of this run early. I will have to say, after playing this for the last month, I feel like I have seen way more of this game than expected, which makes me happy. There's sometimes we play a game and I just don't see any of it because I'm bad at it, usually. And I think that's more frustrating than anything else. Like, I'm not frustrated if I'm bad at a game. That's just going to happen. But I want to try and see BPM. Exactly. Tried that one. I just want to see as much of the game as I possibly can during the month that we're playing it for the show, so I can speak intelligently about it. I'll take that one, I guess. That one, I don't need health. I'll take that, sure. Oh, can you trade something? Lose one upgrade, gain two. Let's try that. Well, that wasn't very good. Discord notified? Thank you. Appreciate it. I also haven't watched the new trailer for the new Life is Strange game. I should do that before we catch the Microsoft thing. The thunder is a good effect I didn't notice until putting in both earbuds. Yeah, there's a lot of really clever audio design work in this game. I think probably it doesn't get enough credit. Watch the Masters of the Universe one too, LOL. I don't know if I want to put myself through that. I just watched the Infamous movie yesterday. It was exceptionally bad. I don't think I want to put myself purposely through any more bad movies at the moment, even if it's just the trailer. Alright, I'm going to call it there. I'll start doing some of the prep stuff for you can safely continue from this point to the next. Sure, why not? Or no, let me beat this. That's really good. All right, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. If you're watching live, just hang up. We'll do the rest of the stuff after this. Thanks for watching City of Beats. Check out next week. If you want to see the schedule early, janston.com. I usually post the schedule on Sunday nights for next week. I'm going to be playing a brand new roguelike. Well, new to the show over at weroguelikeit.com. Playing a brand new one next week. Hopefully, you'll join us for that. And I'll see you then. Bye.